We're moving now into talking about how to organize your speech, how to structure it. The three things that I want to speak directly about are your general purpose, your specific purpose, and your thematic statement. Now, as we said before with the functions of a speech, your general purpose and your functions of your speech are the same. And they are one of three things: to inform, to persuade, or to entertain. That's it. That's the general purpose. So if I said to you, what's the general purpose of your speech? And you were doing a demonstration speech, you would say to inform, or maybe to entertain, depending on what the topic is. That's different than your specific purpose. Your specific purpose is, I always call it like the hallway talk or the elevator talk, where someone asks you, what are you doing your speech about? And you say, I'm teaching how to make homemade brownies. Or I'm persuading people to live with less. That's your specific purpose. It's just a quick explanation of what it is that you're doing in a few words. Those are different than the thematic statement. Now, I really focus in a lot on the thematic statement in your speeches, and so I really want to make sure that you grasp the concept. A thematic statement and a thesis statement for, say, an essay are two very similar things. A thematic statement is actually spoken out loud in your speech, and it does 5 things. So a thematic statement is what your speech is really all about. You don't start your speech with the thematic statement. It's actually at the end of your introduction, and it previews your main points, which are in your body. So here are 5 aspects of a thematic statement. 1, it's a complete sentence. So I should know when it's starting and ending, and that should be very clear. 2, like I said, it comes at the end of your introduction. So you are going to do something that is compelling and fun for your introduction, or that draws your audience in. But then before you get into your main points or into the body of your speech, you're going to be actually saying out loud your thematic statement, that one sentence topic about what it's all about that previews your main points, which is my 3rd thing about thematic statement, that it previews your main points. 4th, that it covers a single topic. So for instance, it's not possible to do a speech, not in the kinds of speeches that we're giving here, to talk about the importance of healthcare and the effects of COVID. Those are 2 very different topics, so it covers a single topic. And then 5th, it relates to your purpose. So your thematic statement for a persuasive speech should sound like you're about to persuade us on certain main points. So just to review, a thematic statement does 5 things. It is a complete sentence. It lands at the end of your introduction. It previews your main points. It covers a single topic, and it restates your purpose, or it relates to your purpose very clearly. So I will say this: students do really struggle with thematic statement, and a thematic statement for English, or a thesis statement for English, is a little bit different than a thematic statement for your speech. In your English papers, it doesn't necessarily have to preview all your main points, but for speeches, you really do want to preview your main points. So it's kind of tell them what you tell them what you're going to tell them what you're going to tell them what you told them. So your thesis statement tells them what you're going to tell them. If you have questions, please ask.